I love Merlyn's relationship with Thea, the father-daughter relationship.
You must be a really freaky person.
That's one of my favorite stories.
I know I do. I love it too.
And I was wondering on set, does that ever bleed over into your and Willa's relationship? Are you more of a mentor father or just crazy?
It's a crazy uncle.
It's weird for me to answer that question because that's a question that I think maybe they would be better answering. But I do think I'm the oldest in the group amongst all of us. I am the dad. I'd rather be their daddy than the dad, and more so to Stephen and David than to Willa. Know what I'm saying? Equality. Willa will, she hugs me when I come on set. She calls me dad. Yeah, and there have been times that she's asked and talked about stuff, and I've given her my advice, whether she wants it or not. and the same with Stephen, and they give me advice. I learn things from them, so it's kind of a 50-50 give and take, but it's good, yeah. So I guess I am kind of the father, and now I've moved on, I moved over at the moment. I'm on Legends of Tomorrow. And the same kind of thing, it's weird, is happening there. Neil McDonough and I are like, we're the oldest in the group, and they're asking, people are talking to us about stuff, and we're just saying, giving our, I'm not gonna lie to them. People ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? You might not like what you hear, too bad. So that's what I do with them, and Neil and I do the same thing. So yeah, we are kind of the dads of the group. Oh, Jesus. I still feel like I'm 20. Inside, but I'm still crazy, because I'll do some. Did you all see the pictures from Comic-Con, where it was Emily and I in every picture, we just went, and started kissing?
Yes.
Everyone was like, what the hell are you two doing? I'm like, why not? And they went everywhere. If you haven't seen them, look them up. Look at Steven's face and Willa's face. The best. Yes.
So we haven't seen Malcolm at all in season 5.
I know, doesn't that suck?
Yes. What has Malcolm Merlyn been up to?
What has he been up to? I can't really tell you, but if you go back to season 4, when he was helping destroy the I call it the Dome City, and get everybody out, there's kind of a bit of turmoil there because all of a sudden Malcolm is helping, but helping people, not just helping Team Oliver, and that's a little different. So I think Malcolm's gone away. Plus, he's got no hand. Well, he's got this thing on his hand that we don't know what it is yet. And all I'll say is he will be in the 100th episode, but very briefly, because what the 100th episode is about is completely awesome, and it's different people's vision, how they see people differently. That's all I'll say. Okay? Which is really cool. And Malcolm, after that, I probably won't be back in Arrow till the new year. So you got a while to wait. And I will be in Legends long before that. And we pick up in Legends, Malcolm is, shall we say, at his lowest. And 2 people pop up in front of him and take him on a journey. And they all 3 go on this journey, and they happen to just decide, let's just build the Legion of Doom. And they do, and that's all I can tell you. And we just mess things up for people. And it's nice because in Legends of Tomorrow, it's a different time period, so Malcolm's a little different. He's really funny. They've let me be a little bit more like me in it, which is great, because you have this man who's sinister and evil, and then he cracks a joke, which is hysterical. Because you're like, whoa, wait a minute, where did that come from? But anyway, it's good. It's really good. Thank you. Yes?
Hi, I just want to say first off that I love you.
Thank you.
I love your voice before I even knew who you were, so I've just been in love with you forever.
You say it again?
I fell in love with your voice.
You fell in love with my voice before you knew who I was.
I heard you on a Sarah Brightman CD.
Oh yeah.
And then producers.
Sarah Brightman, a friend of mine, I think you dropped that name.
And then of course producers, you're awesome.
Thank you.
And I follow you and Spawn together, I find you like the cutest couple.
Great.
What's like the craziest date you 2 have been on?
Scott! Where'd he go? He's flirting with somebody. Probably found some military boy and he's flirting with them. Scott, if you can hear me, stop flirting with the military and get over here. Craziest date that we've ever been on? What kind of Carol? Craziest date Scott and I've been on. Oh, come here, Scotty. Y'all come on. Y'all know my sister Carol too. Come on here, Carol. This is my lesbian sister. She's not. We just all her kids for years when they were growing up, they called her, you know, Mom, are you sure you're not a lesbian? And she's like, why? She's like, because you always wear boots. No, Carol and I, if you don't know, we write together, writing team.
Who's the youngest and who's the oldest?
No. Who looks the youngest and who looks the oldest? I look older. She looks younger. But she is older. And I'm younger. Crazy date. Someone's asking what's the craziest date we've ever been on. Yeah, can you think of anything? Oh yeah, with Cher. Our first date was Cher. Seriously, do you want seats? We just met, okay? And we decided that we're gonna go on a date. And I'd made the date. We were gonna go out. We were gonna go eat at a restaurant called Morton's. I was doing Sunset Boulevard at the time, and I got a phone call from my agent that Cher was on the phone. I'm like, what? Cher's on the phone. She wants to talk to you. And I went, okay. And I went, hello. And she went, oh, hi, John. It's Cher. I saw you in Sunset Boulevard, and I thought you were amazing. I really want to do the show with you, so you're coming out to dinner with me tonight. I went, Cher, excuse me. I've got my date with somebody I really like, and I want to go on this date with him. She said, are you sure? I said, yeah, I got to go on a date with him. She said, do you realize you're the only queen who's ever turned down dinner with Cher? I went, yeah. And I said, I've got another queen who's going to be waiting for me. And she said, why don't you just bring him along? I said, okay, I'll call Scott. I said, Scott, do you want to come to dinner with Cher? And he's like, yeah, whatever. So we go to dinner. We have dinner with Cher. He's sitting across from me. Cher's trying to like talk to me. I'm like, Cher, I want to talk to him. Talk. We're having a really nice night. We get up that evening to go away, to leave the dinner. She says, walk me out to my car. And I said, yes. And she said, what? Is that the mic? Is that me? What? Who farted? So she said, when you walk me out to the car, get to the car, open the door, lean down and kiss me. And I thought, okay, it'll be a fart in my mouth and prove it. That sounded messy. You don't want that anywhere near your mouth. Got another mic? Yep. Here we go. What a way to break the flow of a story. So anyway, I walk into the car, we open the car door, I go to kiss her thinking it'll be a peck on the cheek, and she does a James Masters and me, she went, ah. So there's this picture in the National Enquirer the next day of both of us going, because as soon as we did it, paparazzi jumped out of all of the bushes and took photographs, and the next day I was her new toy boy. And they're calling me for all these, saying, is it true that you're dating Cher? Is it true? And I'm not gonna lie. I said, no, I'm not dating Cher, but I didn't tell them that actually the person who got my car around the corner was this man, putting his bicycle in the back and getting in my car. We went home and that was our first day. That was kind of the craziest. Not many people can say they've been on their first date with Cher. What? Our fairy godmother, Cher. Yeah. You don't have to stand up if you don't want to anymore. Are you okay? He's very uncomfortable with this. Can you tell? Because he stands like this. Posing. Do you want to ask my sister anything? What? Don't talk about the book. She's swamped with writing at the moment. She's swamped.
Very, very swamped. Very swamped. And having a really exciting time because we created can we tease a little bit? Thanks. All right. So we created these two really awesome evil couple in the new book. I mean, like super awesome, super evil, that are amazing. And we're having a lot of fun with them. But you have to read Conjurer first, which we have on sale at our table. Shameless plug. Yes, absolutely. Come see the Barrowman with the boobs. And with balls.
That's how we define ourselves.
Yeah. My mom's going to have t-shirts made. We'll have one my mom will wear and one my dad can wear. Yeah. So no, we're also working together on a Titan comic. And we've a Torchwood comic for Titan, and we have something amazing coming with that. Like it, available digitally, and it's also available in hard copy. But the arc we're working on for next spring, no? Okay, never mind. He's gonna hurt me when I leave now because I even brought that up.
Put it this way, you girls are going to be very happy. That's all I'll say. And also the boys will be happy too, seriously. Yeah, that's all we're going to say. Go.